Good night to everyone. Buenas noches a toda mi gente.
Ilia, congratulations. I mean, listen, you were confident all along. You predicted you'd be here. You said you'd be champion. But now that you're sitting there with the belt, you did what you just did. What's the emotion like for you right now?
I feel amazing, man. I feel very thankful, and I just can't wait to leave this place and enjoy with the team and with my family.
I imagine. We won't keep you here too long.
Don't worry.
Competitive opening round, right? I mean, obviously you had a lot of respect for him. All three judges actually gave him the opening round. What did you think about the first 5 minutes and how he was as an opponent versus what you expected to see?
First of all, I don't need the judges. When I'm fighting, they can go and take their time to break and rest a little bit. But yes, man, the guy was really fast, very, very fast jabs. His movements, I don't know, with his kicks, he surprised me a little bit. It took me a little bit of time to study him, and I had to knock him out in the second round.
Yeah, it seemed you really gained confidence in the second round. Was it just figuring out his timing, his rhythm? Like, what changed that you gained that confidence? And did you know that right hand would be there to finish the fight?
I was just waiting to find my timing, you know. He I don't know how to say, me conectó algunos golpes. He catch me with a couple of punches. And he was like celebrating, like, ha ha ha. And I was like, now it's my turn. Wait for that. And the game plan since the first moment was to do a long combinations, not just a 1-2 punches, not like combinations of 3, 4, 5 punches, because it's more difficult to read long combinations than just combination with 2 punches. So, yeah, we did a great job. I become a world champion. I'm very happy and very thankful with God to give me all these moments to be able to live it, and I was able to enjoy it too during the whole week. So, very happy.
He's really, really interested in a rematch. Whether it's next or not, maybe you fight somebody else first, but given how great he was as a champion, do you believe he deserves a rematch with you at some point?
So he's such a good person, you know, and to be honest, at this point I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him the rematch because he's a good person, but at the same time it's time to move on. It's time to clean up a little bit the division, you know. It's time for the new generation to have new challenges, new faces, and I think I will be looking for that. But to be honest, my job it's to fight. Whoever they're gonna tell me I have to face and fight next, I will be there. So that's it.
Last thing for me, undefeated champion. What's your goal as champion? You know, some people want to be champs, 2 divisions. Some want to, you know, have the most title defenses in UFC history. Like, what's your goal as UFC champion?
I don't know. Right now, I don't know. My goal since the beginning was to become a UFC world champion. Now I have to go back home. I have to meditate, to visualize what are going to be the next steps that I'm going to take. But for sure, I'm going to make some big steps. So, yeah.
Ilia, right here. You just mentioned, you know, you'll fight whoever, you're the champion now. Does that mean you've kind of changed your tune on Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez and Brian Ortega?
Max Holloway, no, all of them, they didn't make any sense for me right now. As I said, I need new challengers, new ones. So there are some upcoming fights. We'll see how they're going to play out. And you're going to see El Matador for a while. So.
You mentioned all these people who have had their title shots already. The one person in that top 5 who hasn't is Movsar Evloev. Yeah. And you guys have some history. You're supposed to fight, I think, here in Anaheim at one point. Is that a fight you want to revisit, undefeated versus undefeated?
Look, Movsar is a good fight for me. I would love to fight him, but the guy has 8 fights in the UFC, 8 decisions, 0 submissions, 0 knockouts. From 8 decisions, 4 split decisions, man, come on. He needs to finish someone. Maybe they can find someone for him in his hometown. I don't know. Maybe he can fight with his dad or something like that and finish him. I don't know. But he needs to finish someone, you know? Because, like the record he has right now, yeah, it seems nice. He's undefeated. But, man, the guy didn't finish anyone. So he needs to do something.
And just last thing on a rematch with Alex, I think a lot of people, given his work, think that's would be deserved, but he just was knocked out twice in 4 months. Do you think it would be a bad idea for him to rush back?
At this point, I think that's the fight in the division, which makes more sense than any fight, you know. So we'll see. I don't know. I have to sit down with my management team, with the UFC, and we'll see what's the future is holding for me.